All right, this workflow is super powerful. This is how you create your very own AI agent in n8n, but this workflow is geared specifically to finding you trends in SEO, bottom of the funnel keywords, which is perfect if you're in marketing, you have a small business, or maybe an SEO agency. This is not only going to teach you how to build an AI agent, but also how to run this trend report or tweak it for your own uses to give you the best information to create content for bottom of the funnel keywords. It's going to increase traffic, conversions for you and your clients. So let's dive into this bad boy. So this is n8n. There's a robust free version, very, very good, which you can get a lot out of this. And this is simplistic but super powerful. The beauty in is how simple this is. A lot of people try to overcomplicate n8n workflows. So we are going to use a trigger which starts the workflow. That's all this is. So this is going to be a chat message, because what we're going to do is you're going to put in chat which niche or industry you want to generate a trend report for. So you would start by adding a trigger, which this is simply, if you just go in here and you just type in trigger, you can see the chat trigger here. So when you click that, it's just going to add it here, and there's nothing else that you have to do. The next thing that you're going to have to do is add in your AI agent, which is also simple to add. If you just search AI, it's going to actually show up at the top here, and then AI agent. That is exactly what this is. So AI agent is the worker. It does the thing, right? It does what you tell it. You're going to use a prompt to help guide it, which I'm going to go into. But it needs a brain, right? So if it's just a worker, it's like a zombie without a head. It's going to just go around and going to do the things, whatever it's told to do, or its body tells it to do, whatever the case may be. But it doesn't have a brain. So we want to give this AI agent a brain to be able to enact what we're telling it to do. So the brain is going to be OpenAI. So we're going to just add the OpenAI chat model. We're just going to do GP 4.1 mini, which doesn't use a lot of credits. And we're just going to add that as the brain here. So there'll be a little plus sign, which you can then obviously click to add it. So if I undo this and I do the plus sign, then it'll give me this. So if I just do OpenAI chat model, then it'll add it here to kind of give you an idea. But we already have this done, so I'm not going to redo it. So I'm just going to reconnect the brain back to the zombie's body. Now, the other thing that the AI agent needs is, okay, it's going to use the brain to be able to pull this information and sort this information, but we also want to give it a tool to work from. So I could do OpenAI again here, but I'm doing Perplexity because I'm pulling user-generated content, which I'm going to show you in a minute. I'm not just pulling random information. So Perplexity does a really good job pulling user-generated content. Since I'm doing trends, I want to see what people are actually talking about in the real world. And you pull that information from Reddit, Quora, social media, all that stuff. So Perplexity does a good job pulling that information. That's why I'm using Perplexity. So you would just add your Perplexity model, sonar. You have to connect your Perplexity account. And again, this works the same way. When you go to tool, you do the plus sign, you search for Perplexity, and then it'll show up, and then you just add it. We already have it added, so I don't need to do that. So here we are. So we got the brain, we got the body doing the work, and then we got the tool that it's using. So if this is a farmer, the brain is helping it complete the work, and then its shovel or scythe is helping it farm the land. So then the most important part is the AI agent, what we're telling the AI agent to do with the brain and the tools that we're giving it. And this is where the prompt is super necessary. So this is the prompt, and this prompt is amazing. So this prompt is going to basically look for the top trending topics for a current or opportunities for a given industry or niche. Your sole objective is to help attract new clients and boost SEO visibility through timely, high-interest content ideas. For the entered industry or niche, which I'm going to enter in chat, search for web user-generated content, platforms such as Reddit, Quora, TikTok, YouTube, to gather insights from the last 2 months only, focusing on emerging trends, client pain points, and popular discussions. So again, this is just for trends for SEO. You can do this, you can rewrite this prompt for whatever you want to use it for. And then for each report, this is the output that you want it to give you. This is really important. I wanted to list SEO optimized long tail keywords based on current trends and search intent, a summary of relevant trending news articles, including titles and brief explanations. From the internet, a list of trending posts or discussion topics from Reddit, including subreddit names and post titles. And then the top 5 SEO friendly content title ideas that are likely to drive traffic and client interest. And then a curated list of high converting, bottom of the funnel, long tail keyword ideas with 5 or more words that you can use to create content designed to drive targeted traffic and generate leads. All outputs must directly support content creation for SEO and client acquisition, eliminate outdated or off-topic results, prioritize fresh, actionable, and relevant data. There should be nothing from the year 2024, only 2025. So I want the most relevant information, but you can see this report is going to give me content ideas. It's going to give me bottom of the funnel, long tail keywords to write content on. Again, you can see how this is really powerful for you to create content on for your clients, whatever you're using this for. All right, so once that is set up, and if you need that prompt, just type prompt below. I'll copy and paste it so you don't have to do that. So now it is ready to go. So all we have to do is go into this chat message, and we're going to steal the URL, because I could generate it in here. Like I could do a new chat here. It's right here, but it's kind of hard to read. So I'd rather do it from the web browser. So once you turn this, and another key here is you have to activate this to be able to use the web browser. But once you do, then you just copy this link in your web browser, and here's your chat, right? If I can move my head around. So here's what we're going to do. All we're going to do is just type in the niche. So do research on the accounting niche. Kind of boring, but it is what it is. All right, so here we go. We're going to do a research there to see what comes up. All right, here we are. Here is all of the information. So it's broken out. Number 1, SEO optimized long tail keywords. So best accounting niches, accounting services for real estate. So these are all long tail keywords. And then it's giving me a summary of relevant trending articles. If we want to look into this a little bit more, kind of see what content people actually produced, which is helpful, or we could just use these titles for our own content. Trending Reddit topics. So if we want to dive in this a little bit more, here's what people are searching for as far as accounting. So this is, I like to include the Reddit stuff because this is real world people, what they're actually typing and searching for. It's not generic, and we're not having to assume what people are wanting for. So it's great to create content around these Reddits and subreddits. Top 5 friendly content ideas, SEO friendly content ideas. Here we go. And then this one is really valuable. This is what I was really looking for. High converting, bottom of the funnel, long tail keywords, client acquisition focus. So, there's a lot of cannabis industry accountants, accounting services for SaaS startups, high forensics accountants to investigate business for fraud cause. So we can create content on all of these if it applies to our accounting firm. So this is like really invaluable. This is bottom of the funnel keywords. So these are high intent. So basically a lot of people will do content on, accounting. Where's to find the best accountant? This is top of the funnel, right? We want to focus our content on bottom of the funnel because it's high converting, high intent. If someone is searching for an accountant for a social media influencer, and you have an article on that specifically here at bottom of the funnel, they're going to be more apt to book your services because there's going to be no other people producing content that specific. So this is why this report is really good. If you have a SEO agency or you're a small business or whatever the case may be. So that is the workflow to get a lot of really good content ideas to produce either written content or recorded content. Now, if you do written content, the other kind of hack I would do is use these bottom of the funnel searches to create SEO friendly blogs on this content. So don't use like ChatGPT or Perplexity. Use a tool like Arvow to write these bottom of the funnel keywords. So you can go in here There's a link below to try this out for free. This tool is amazing for SEO and traffic. So you would go into SEO article and you would type that title or those keywords in one of the two. You don't need a title. You can just do the long tail keywords if you want. And then you can basically click add keywords, and then it'll go to an input here, which you can kind of edit the structure of the article if you want. There's a lot of things that you can edit on it. You can add in your own sitemap. You can add more keywords. You can add in your knowledge base to make it more brand friendly. You can add it in your sitemap to make internally link, external links, all that jazz. I'm not going to go into all that, but bottom line, you can generate amazing SEO friendly articles that you can post to your website, targeting those bottom of the funnel long tail keywords. So here's one we did on a super bottom of the funnel keyword set. So this is for an auto mechanic. My brakes are making a rattling sound. What should I do? If someone is typing that in the search bar, this is probably going to be the only article that shows up that's that specific. So they're probably going to book your mechanic. And it goes into all of the details of why your brakes are rattling. And it includes internal links, excerpts. You can do your own images or it'll generate images for you. So this is a highly, highly optimized SEO article that you can then share to your website. So that is the next level hack to kind of tie this all together and create content really, really fast, but high converting content that a lot of people don't do. So that's the workflow. Again, if you need the prompt, write prompt in the chat. Arvow link is below. Try it out for free. And if you want to watch more n8n automation workflows for your business, check out this video. This one's an amazing one where I talk about 3 of my favorite automations that you can use for your agency or your business. That's really next level. Other than that, I'll be back soon with some more good stuff. Have an amazing rest of your day.